Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today, as you can see by the thumbnail, we're talking about dogs and are they psychic? Now, as you can see, here are my pups, there, and actually, Ralph is down there. So anyway, we have four. And a very interesting thing happened to me literally today, and it's happened loads, and I've not really thought much about it. And today I saw it from my own eyes, so it's very hard to ignore that it happened. So what happens? My wife works for the NHS. She works out in the community, so she's out all different hours. So she could come home at 1 o'clock. She can come home at 10 o'clock in the morning. Like if she's on an early, she could then come home at 3 o'clock. It's just all over the place. There's no set time. So the long and short of it is, I was sat. So what happened today? Then I'll put it a better way. So what's happened today? It's happened loads, but I'll describe exactly what happened today. I was sat in the living room, and I'll show you. I'll turn the phone round. So I was sat in the living room. I was sat where Arlo is sat there. You can see my kitchen window out there, and outside there is the road that goes past the house. We've obviously got a big hedge, but you can see this side of it next door's garden. That's a road there. So with that in mind, I was sat here, just watching telly with the dogs, and then I noticed all of the dogs, all four of them, jumped up, went to the front door. I thought, oh, that means Liz is home. Ideal. So I leant forward and looked out towards the front door initially, because they were sat there. Started a little bit of a whitter, getting excited. So I thought, she's obviously parked up out in the drive and she's going to come in any second. So I sat there and I thought it was nothing. It's a bit weird. And at least 30 seconds, if not more, went by, and I saw the boot spoiler on her car and the back of her car go past the kitchen window. And then she parked up. And I thought, well, they were up there a good 30 seconds. Now, obviously, this road here is a 30-mile-an-hour road. You got to do the speed limit here because you get a lot of police. So if you travel at 30 miles an hour for a minimum of 30 seconds, there is no way on this planet the dogs would have heard her car. Her car is whisper quiet, so it's not like it's noisy, so they could hear it coming up the road. So to give you an idea, outside here is an arrow straight bit of road for about a kilometre, and then it drops down around and down a hill. So even if you said she was half of that away, they're still not going to hear her specific car over anyone else's car. We're double glazed, the house is quiet, cars are going past now, you can't hear them. So I know dogs' hearing is better, I get that, so I understand dogs' hearing is better, but there's no way they would have heard her car that far away coming up the road. No way. Maybe I'm totally wrong, fair enough, someone could prove me wrong, but sat in here for that amount of time before, and I'm giving 30 seconds as being generous. They were stood there quite a while. I wish now, obviously I knew what was going on, I could have timed it, but obviously I can't. So I was sat here just looking, waiting and waiting and waiting. Then I saw her car come past. I was like, so yeah, our dogs psychic. It's that simple. Do they pick up on something that we don't pick up on? And I've noticed it loads through the years. We've had the dogs for years. They're all, like, the youngest dog is 1.5 years, but our oldest dog's 8. And I've had dogs all my life, with my family as well as my parents, and now of my own. I've had dogs all the way through, and I've always noticed they do pick up. They suddenly appear to get excited, and then you have to wait quite a while for that person to then walk through the door. But today I witnessed it for myself. I saw them get up, get all excited, go to the front door, and then quite a while afterwards her car come past. So yeah, if any of you guys have seen or heard any of this before, or you've had any instance like this happen to you as well, let me know. Cheers, guys.